Don't be afraid. This is a phrase that is mentioned over 300 times in the Bible. Don't be afraid to let go of friends that hold you back. Don't be afraid to let go of circumstances that anchor you down into mediocrity. Don't be afraid to take the next step forward. Don't be afraid to take the fucking risk. Don't be afraid to pursue your goals with a relentless obsession. Don't be afraid to not have a plan B. Do not be afraid. It's mentioned over 300 times because God wants us to know that we should live a life of freedom, doing whatever the fuck we want. Not giving a fuck about other people's opinions, not giving a fuck about what other people think about us, and certainly not capitulating to the standards of the average man. The problem is, most people see the average model. You know, we go to school, we get a degree, and then we get a job. That's what most people are taught. And if you go through that process, but deep down in your soul, you want something else. Deep down, you want to be a fucking entrepreneur. You want to have clout. You want to be famous. You want to have money. Then doing anything other than that will be unfulfilling. Doing anything other than your soul's desires, your soul's cravings, will be unfulfilling, and it will be a fucking miserable existence. Being a doctor just because your parents want you to be a doctor, maybe they'll be happy, but you sure as fuck won't. You know what I'm saying? Do what you want. Don't be afraid to take the risk. Don't be afraid of failure. Failure is just, it's a necessary step. You know, failure, obstacles, adversity, difficulties, darkness, all of this shit is inevitable. If you want to live a life of success, if you want to live an extraordinary existence, if you want to be the person that you've always wanted to be, you have to deal with the consequences of that. You cannot be a man that is valuable without going through suffering and pain. That is the path that we were meant to go down. We could easily be like everyone else. We could be like these average motherfuckers who live in constant misery, who hate their life, hate their job, hate their career. They don't make a good salary. They barely get by. And these people are content. And I look at this shit with disgust, you know what I'm saying? Like, I look at these people and I'm like, how the fuck do you have all of this potential within you and you refuse to express it? You refuse to go after the things that you actually want. You refuse to take the fucking risk because you're afraid. So the point is, motherfucker, do not be afraid.